Hello everyone and welcome to Infinox Market Insights with me, Richard Perry, analysing markets for Infinox on Thursday the 26th of August. Now markets are looking a little bit pensive this morning, and that's not to be unsurprising, I think, considering the proximity that we are close to this Federal Reserve Chairman Jay Powell's speech at the Jackson Hole Economic Symposium. Interestingly poised, inflection points on major Forex and commodities as we look for signs of tapering from Jerome Powell at this speech, and any timelines that Jerome Powell lays out with regards to tapering later this year, whether it's October or December, could be the determining factor whether we see the dollar strengthening, risk assets negative on a more hawkish than expected speech. So in terms of today's outlook, we're looking out for the US growth numbers for Q2. The prelim data, which is the second reading, is expected to show a slight upward revision in the growth data there. We're also looking out for the jobless claims numbers as well. But interestingly as well, we've got a couple of speeches, FOMC's Kaplan and Bullard, who are speaking in front of Jerome Powell's Jackson Hole speech, and how they set their stall out again, because they are more hawkish than the balance on the committee, but also they are not voting members, remember. But how hawkishly they set out their stall could set the tone for Jay Powell's expectation tomorrow. So in terms of the charts we're looking out for today, again, interestingly poised on the euro-dollar chart with a rally into a 3-month downtrend. How does the euros react to the speech tomorrow? Also gold, just again turning slightly down in the last couple of sessions at a 3-month downtrend. Again, interestingly poised there. But also looking out for the SP500 futures, drifting to all-time highs, but is it going to continue higher? So let's have a look at these charts. And we're moving on to the Infinox MT5 platform now. And just starting off with Eurodollar, which has rallied in the last 4 days. There was a speech by Fed's Robert Kaplan on Friday, a little bit more dovish than expected for a hawkish viewed member, and that allowed dollar strength to unwind, which selling pressure through the dollar has rallied euro-dollar back towards this key downtrend. And it's really important resistance band that it's now testing 1750 to 18 big figure, and how the euro reacts to this speech by Jerome Powell tomorrow is really important. Massive inflection point with the euro RSI unwinding towards 50 on the daily chart. And again, downtrend resistance. And if the euro can rally on that any sort of dovish move from Jerome Powell tomorrow, then I think that we could see it through 118 big figure. If that's the point, then we can see a really important turning moment, I think, in this downtrend. Obviously, that would be breaking the downtrend, but also breaking the series of lower highs and lower lows, and a key change in tone there on Eurodollar if Fed Chair Powell is more dovish than expected. Looking at the 4-hour chart again, just stalling around 60, low 60s on that 4-hour RSI, just around that that old downtrend resistance, but it's really important moment there for Eurodollar. Gold chart, again, similar downtrend, 3-month downtrend. Rally has allowed the RSI to unwind from oversold, but it's stalling around the 55 to 60 area on the RSI, again, which is where that RSI stalled in May and June, these two highs that we saw here. Again, stalling around the downtrend resistance. And if Jerome Powell is more hawkish than we're looking out for, then I think gold is going to be sold off quite sharply. We could see gold below that 1774 level of support. If that is closed below there, you could see a turn lower and a sharp move to the downside, again towards testing 1750 area, and then possibly towards the 1700 area. But again, resistance coming in at 1809. So that is the key level to look out for on a dovish speech from Jerome Powell. That would be gold positive. So looking out for that. And finally, on the S&P 500 futures, well, a drift in the last couple of sessions to new highs. But again, the momentum isn't all that great. Just struggling around the mid-60s on that, and again turning lower today. A little bit of pensive move, I think, in front of Powell. Any hawkish move from Powell would be a sooner than expected taper, and again I think that would induce profit taking on S&P 500 futures. You could see back towards this key uptrend support. That's about a 2.5–3% correction towards 43, well, coming in at 43.80, 43.90 on that uptrend at the moment. But yeah, I think it's going to be really interestingly poised, I think, for markets ahead of this speech. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative for your trading. Join me again next week for more market insights. So with that, I'll leave you with the Infinox support and resistance table, and I'll speak to you then. Thank you very much.